So the final part of my mastermind game is to generate this code. At the moment I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I certainly don't want that, so I'm going to start off with an empty code. Now I'm going to do exactly the same thing that I did here. I'm going to do 4 positions. I want a code which has 4 positions, but I want to generate a digit between 0 and 9. Now there's a random function that can generate a digit between 2 values. You need to look that up online in help files. It will tell you how to do that. I'm just going to write it in. You sort of try to need to follow along with it. But the first thing that I do need to do is import my random function, otherwise it is not going to work. Now I could just use that and type random.randint, but actually I'm too lazy to keep typing random, so I'm going to give it an alias. Import random as R. So I'm going to use R in place of the word random a bit later on in my code. So my code is nothing at all. So I'm going to run 4 times. So again, it's a counting loop, so I'm using 4. Indexes or count is a useful word for doing this when we don't really know what it is. Up here we use letter, so that was okay. In here we had position, so that was okay, but I suppose I could use position. Well, let's use position. Index is what I used in my code, but position would work equally well. For position in a range 4, and if you remember from last time, that does the values 0, 2, 3. There are 4 of them. So I'm going to build my string. So code, which at the moment is empty, is going to be equal to what it was before, code, which is empty, plus, now I've got to do some casting here. Let me go through the random function and then I'll do the casting. So R, which was my random library up there, I've just done some shorthand, dot randint, so I can generate a random integer, and I've got to give a start position, which is 0, and an end position, which is 9. So that's going to generate all the digits between 0 and 9. So, but I could generate a random integer between any 2 numbers, but I only want digits 0 to 9. So that is going to give me a digit. However, that will fail because that is a string and that is an integer. So I need to cast it to a string, and I know it's only 1 digit long, so that's going to be fine, and pretty much that's it. So now I'm not using 1, 2, 3, 4. I can actually play my game, which I won't do now. I will do a test of it in the next video, but that should be it. That should be my entire game created. So let's just save that, and in the next video we'll do a test.